Cats, can you hear me? Can thou hear me? Alright, there we go. So, we're gonna start the game. I already had it open. I did not ask for Siri right now. Alright. It's always funny. Emote at all? Hello, Lego Grassy Z or Grass Z. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Alright. This isn't where we left off last time, but we didn't get a save file until we beat after tutorial. Every 1 second I have this mod installed. All you gotta do is just go to Game Jolt or Game Banana and search up Gaster Buster every second and it should come up. And then you just have to install the mod, which you may have to look up the video. I remember when I spoke to dog treats. Hello, I'm a snowman. I cannot move. You got the snowman piece. Oh, starting soon. I forgot to get rid of that. That's stupid. Hello, sand. That's stupid. I just went through almost the entirety of Snowdin without knowing that the starting soon thing was still up. Chat, we gotta do the ball game. We gotta do the ball game, chat. No, I'm not doing it. There should be a save like right around here. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. I was about to say, if I was able to be gotten during that. Alright, save point. 15 left. I know the perfect room to practice. I was thinking about this overnight. Lesser dog. Ow. Yeah. Just a chill guy playing ball when I'm literally gonna be beamed by a dying neuron star. Only chill guys play ball when they're about to be blasted. Yeah. Ice Cap and Jerry. Bro was Sans last breath. Bro was actually Sans last breath. Just the Jerry attack is literally just Sans. Actually, he doesn't even do that. So we just gotta spam and hope that we don't, die. Ice Cap was quite literally Sans last breath. He had the gaster blasters and everything. Yes, Sans can just fight me for the entire game, and then just after 22 more attacks in Judgment Hall, he's just tired out. Yes, there is actually 22 max attacks in the Sans fight. Sans Sans is just getting tired of people only acknowledging the genocide route. But that's actually true though. People need to realize that genocide isn't the only route in Undertale. Left. We're gonna get all the kills on here. Undyne the Undying and Sans are gonna be crazy. Yeah, he just gastered in the fight. This is gonna be the first death. Yep. Chat. Unpopular opinion, but enemy approaching is probably the worst Undertale song. Down. I'm scared for this attack. This is like that attack's like the intro to the Sans attack, the intro to the Sans fight, but with the gaster blasters. Don't you know Jerry is known for a tie defense? Yeah. None of the songs are bad, but if I had to choose one song that could be removed to the game, like I absolutely had to choose, it would be Enemy Approaching. Either Enemy Approaching or maybe, just maybe, Amalgam. Don't you know Jerry is known for its high defense? Imagine if Jerry actually had attacks. Food be cooked. Yeah. Your love increased. We gotta save so we don't lose this love. This LV, this love. What does LV stand for? Why, love, of course. What does LV stand for? Why, pieces of crap, of course. Can we get a thingy here? I want to save and get my Flowey the flower. You're new to the underground, aren't you? Well, somebody teach you how things work around here. I guess what you will have to do. Wait. He's just standing there, menacingly. The constant slash animation on Jerry kind of reminds me at the end of a genocide route where just kill Flowey. You just strike him over and over. Menacingly. Alright, 8 left. Chat, we're not dying another time in Snowdin. The next time we're dying is gonna be on Undyne and Undyne if we die there. Imagine with the gaster blasters, Undyne and Undyne is easier. Why do people call Undyne a he and Rouse a she? I don't know why I keep bringing up these topics when I'm fighting Jerry. It just gets so boring. To get past Muffet, it depends on if, well, that won't matter. So you can either, for the Muffet fight, you can either backtrack all the way back to the ruins and go and buy a spider donut, and if you buy that and on the first attack you eat the spider donut, you're able to spare Muffet. But if that doesn't work, you can just survive the if that doesn't work, you can survive for all 3 attacks with the muffin. And after that, a telegram will come through saying like, oh, you didn't hurt a single spider. And then Muffet will just end the fight. Or you could try killing her, but I had to eat it. Alright, the reason we died there was because I didn't attack Dogaressa first. Hello, Sans. Wait, Sans! I don't know why I even went over there in the first place. Hello, cows and sows. We're just playing, you know, the hardest Undertale mod ever, just a casual day. Chat. The Ice Cap, Jerry, and Childrake combo is actually terrible. Alright, this time it's only Ice Cap and Jerry. Oh, let's go. We just killed the Ice Cap on the first attack. Also, I definitely didn't say we aren't dying anymore in Snowdin. I definitely did not say that. Yeah, on Pacifist, for the Muffet fight, you just have to keep sparing her or paying her, or you could just backtrack to the ruins and grab the spider donut. I would prefer the spider donut. And also, if you can't get past the kitchen area to go backtracking, you can always just go to the boat person. Yeah, Cows and Cells is just watching. So basically, Cows and Cells, this mod is basically if you took the hardest boss fight in the entire game and just make him attack you constantly. That's what this mod is. Chat, we have to go back and keep healing. Yeah, also Sans hates me. Chat, we're starting to one-shot Ice Caps. Awkward. Da 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 da. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will reach Sans. And to be honest, I honestly think Undyne the Undying is gonna be harder than Sans. So basically what I mean is that I've played Sans' fight so much that's gonna be easier. I've literally played Last Breath, Help from the Void, Call from the Void all at the same time once. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be able to beat Sans. Or at least get to him. So just a few extra gaster busters wouldn't hurt. Chat, where are the monsters? Oh wait, I think it's not appearing because we have greater dog, one more lesser dog, and Dogami and Dogaressa. So we've gotten all the random encounters. Yeah, the Undyne chase scenes are gonna be crazy. No crap. Chat, how did we do this in neutral route? Is there like a secret? How did we do this in neutral route? Is there like a secret genocide, a secret little genocide hard mode? No, I didn't mean to attack Dogami again. I keep attacking him. Chat, we're cooked. If it keeps giving me that attack, we're cooked. Alright, this one's better. Chat, the karmic damage is gonna be crazy. Chat, first ever person to have to heal on Dogami and Dogaressa. Chat, we're cooking? Never mind, we aren't cooking. We are Undertale! Am I the only one who just noticed not too long ago that when you're being spoken to when you die, it's Asgore? Chat, Dogami and Dogaressa are just all of a sudden super difficult. Wait, hold on. Somebody go back to the neutral playthrough. Did we spare or kill Dogami and Dogaressa? Stand still. That's crazy coming from somebody with a Sans PF. Did my game crash? Did my game just crash? Well, my audio, I think. Something happened. Chat, my headphones just disconnected. 7 likes. Chat, my headphones are now muffled for some reason. I like how the soul just appeared behind the tree. The soul behind the everybody's talking about the man behind the tree, but nobody's talking about the soul behind the tree. Alright, bro did not make a pun. What do you mean, what is that? Are you talking about the, blasters? Chat, if we keep getting this, axe attack, we're gonna be cooked. We're undertaling, chat. We got 10 views and 7. We got 10 views and 8 likes. Alright, come on, chat. We can beat Dogami and Dogaressa. Yeah. If every monster had gaster blasters, and if Sans attacked us in the overworld. I really wish I'm actually really starting to regret doing a genocide route, so I could throw the stick and spare him or spare them. Yeah, first person to spend over 10 tries on Dogami and Dogaressa. Chat, I couldn't stand still right there. I couldn't stand still on that part right there. Honestly, Dogami and Dogaressa might actually be harder than Sans. These are the reals of the genocide route. It's not Undyne and Dying or Sans. It's literally Dogami and Dogaressa. Yeah, Azrael would be crazy. Chat, we're cooking. Oh wait, in the Undyne fight, I would have to use the shield to block the gaster blasters. But what if they come diagonally? What if the blasters come diagonally? Wait, he survived that? I've never seen Dogami survive that attack. Alright, hold on. We have to go save. We actually have to go save, because I'm not fighting those guys again. Wait. Oh, I forgot. Those don't count for the genocide route. Well, we have a bit more of Snowdin to go through. I think we'll be able to stay alive. Alright, Chad, I'm just getting beaten. If we die, we die. We got past Dogami and Dogaressa, that's all that matters. Why can't we get a human who likes puzzles? Alright, this one was made by the great Dr. Alphys. Wait, just that one Sans attack where he constantly attacks you with gaster blasters. But there's even more gaster blasters. Yeah, we beat it. Exclamation mark 1, exclamation mark 1, 1, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Alright, Greater Dog. We're cooked. Actually, we might not be cooked. Yeah, the real thing Sans cares about is ketchup. He doesn't care if you kill his brother, and he doesn't care if you cause massive monster genocide. He only cares if you steal his ketchup. Do not steal your Sans' ketchup, as he will be distressed. Are we gonna no-hit Greater Dog? Dang it. Gaster Dog. Chat, what are the chances? Well, I know it's 1 in 100. But what are the chances we get the gaster encounter? Not encounter, but the gaster door and waterfall. I like how when you're on the ice, you're just invincible. Yeah, Greater Dog has the blue eye. Well, we haven't gotten any. Yeah, we haven't gotten any other fun value events yet, so there's still a chance we get the gaster thing. Or at least one of the gaster followers. But imagine we get the sound test room. Yeah, I'm always gonna have a bad time. When you steal Sans' ketchup, there's no such thing as a fun time. Wait, he does have the blue eye, I just noticed that. The funny thing about Genocide Route is you never see alphas. Unless you abort the Genocide Route, but... So yeah, there's a very low chance of getting the gaster thing. Yeah, Sans is aware of the route. Alright, we gotta get 4 more kills. So, can some monsters appear now? Right here. Yeah. One time, I think it was actually during one of the streams, but on my first genocide stream, I tried to spare Monster Kid just for the fun. And then I looked it up, and that's actually a way to abort the genocide route. Unfortunately, no matter what route you do, though, you can't kill Monster Kid. Can you give me an encounter yet? Frisk, I'm kind of being blasted by blasters right now. Do you mind finding an encounter? Yeah, the Sans loop. Did you guys know that if you beat Sans and then don't save, close the game and reopen it, he has custom dialogue? That's like, you really are a freak, aren't you? Can you give me an encounter yet? Finally. Let's go. This is the last one we're gonna need for Snowdin. You're playing Undertale, but you have a gaster blaster. Bro is doing the opposite as me. I'm playing Undertale, but a gaster blaster spawns every second, and he's playing Undertale, but he has a gaster blaster. Wait, you can farm gift trot? I never even knew how to get to gift trot. You're back, nice. You got 11 people in the stream. Determination. Alright guys, steal. Take 22 HP. Chat, do we really need any of this? Alright, let's go fight Papyrus. Yeah, I actually have heard of Scratch. Chat, this is the hardest fight. We're going into the hardest fight of the genocide route. Papyrus, he potential. Hey, quit moving. The hardest fight. Let's go, we beat him first try. Papyrus is using a gaster blaster. Imagine there was a custom gaster blaster for the Papyrus fight. That's like the disbelief gaster blaster. How you know you can move is if you're soldier. 18 left. Chat, do we need the tutu? Never mind, I'm carrying too much. I don't think we need the tutu. Spaghetti blaster. Just instead of the beam, it's just spaghetti. How dare that gaster blaster go off and let Undyne know that we're here. Chat, are we really getting the tutu? You got 14 people in the stream. I guess we're going to get the tutu. It's just going to be very hard to equip. Because if you guys saw my, if you guys saw my other stream, of this, you know that it was very hard to equip the toy knife. I think we can put away the monster candy and the butterscotch pie. Okay. What we did was get over by the save point, and then let's go. All right, we did it first try. Alright. You left for a second? Okay. Alright, so we got the 2-2. Imagine being like Cows and Cells or somebody who just hasn't played Undertale and just hearing somebody say, alright, we got the 2-2, we're safe. You have Undertale on your Switch. Yippee. I want to try and get Undertale on my Switch, but, you know, monies. Yeah, Undyne and Undying is harder than Sans in general. But now that she has gaster blasters spawning every second. Oh wait, I need to grab the quiche. I actually looked up what a quiche was the other day, and I wasn't expecting it to look like that. Because, you know, the average American doesn't know what a quiche is. Alright, we got the quiche. Also, I still don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Chris, stop everything. Get the banana. Get the banana, Chris. Get the banana. No, I couldn't get the... Couldn't get the save point. I hate this guy. I got stuck on the save point, so I couldn't save. Chris, stop everything. Get the banana. Get the banana, Chris. Get the banana. Chris, get the banana. Potassium. Chris, stop everything. Get the banana. Get the banana, Chris. Crap. Alright, we got the quiche. Now we just gotta leave and save. Hopefully we don't get... The quiche might actually be the hardest thing to get in Undertale. Get! Yeah, he just keeps trying to no-scope me for doing a genocide route. And getting a lot of hours of streaming time and views from it. Chat, we got 16 people in the stream. This is like the most people we've got in a stream. Undyne the Unreaching, yeah. I think I've played the Sans fight enough to know what to do. Undyne the Undyne. Unreach the Unreaching. Honestly, I'd be surprised if we get to Undyne and dying in the stream. Leave alone beating Undyne in the stream. Alright. We're doing good, chat. We just gotta go and save. Alright, what does it say? 17 left, okay. Chris, stop everything. Get the banana. Get the banana, Chris. Get the banana. Alright, Undyne chasing. We're almost there. Oh, we got Washua. Chat. Washua. This reminds me of the Gaster Blaster's circle attack. Just with more Gaster Blasters. Yeah, unfortunately I'm doing genocide. If we get attacked, okay. If we were getting attacked on this part, I would be cooked. Alright, well I'm done chasing one. Imagine there were Gaster Blasters in there. Chat, we're cooked. I couldn't even see the blaster. Yeah, Sans and Undyne are chasing me. But chat, I couldn't even see the blaster. Yeah, Sans, calm down. Chat, unfortunately, I'm not going to be streaming for like a week or two after this stream because I'm going to the beach tomorrow. And then I have another thing that I have to do. Yeah. Hello, Luciano. Hopefully I pronounced that right. The Undyne chasing has never been this stressful. But yeah, some of these Gaster Blasters I can't even see, so it's hard to move. It's literally just like, oh, you see a beam? You're cooked. Alright, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Hoi, I'm Timmy. Howdy, I'm Timmy. Timmy the Tim. Please be a save right here. I don't exactly remember if there's a save here. I need a save. Can you give me a save? Monster Kid, shut up. Yeah, Frisk is just secretly One Punch Man. I am unlucky that you exist. Alright, save. Let's go. No Goner Kid? Oh, no, that's not where Goner Kid is, right? This room is probably one of the most forgettable rooms in Undertale. I forgot you could get mold small in this area. Luckily, there's no onions in. Chat dodge. Sharon. Imagine if Shiren's like secret weakness is just if they have a voice crack, they just die. Also, another funny thing I've been thinking about, what if in the genocide route, instead of Frisk being in the reflection, it's Kara? I hate Matsuki. Can you stop yapping, Matsuki? I think the way too cool to hurt an innocent person is supposed to be like offending the people who do the genocide route. Also, what if I get one from the side right there? I'd be cooked. Yeah, I wish I could, well, I wish I could blast Matsuki. Save. No, I couldn't get the save. The save was right there. Guys, the save was right there. We could have gotten it. But now we have to go through all of this again. I call this a gaster blaster. It rhymes with grug. I call it a gaster blaster. Rhymes with grug. Boss music. By the way, I know you can't get an encounter in this room. I'm just doing the first dance for fun. Shiren. I call this a blast. Rhymes with grug. I call this a heck of a blast. It rhymes with grug. I call this pain. It rhymes with grug. Papyrus, I have a gun. I wish you could have, like, I wish you could install multiple mods. So that way, you can just, you can have, like, a speed boost mod, but also have, like, the bleeding mod. I call it Sands. It rhymes with Grug. Alright, let's go. We got the save. I call it Skibbity Toilet. Rhymes with Grug. Alright, second Undyne chase. I call this a knife. Rhymes with Kara. Chat, we're cooked. Yeah, Sans just knew I would do Jenna. Imagine on April Fool's, Toby Fox adds an April Fool's version, which is just this. Something like that. Guys. Guys, it's hard to dodge the blasts and to dodge the spears. Hello, PJ. Yeah, the April Fools would be funny if you play as Sans and fight Cora. The good part about this mod is if you're like on the ground and you go down, your soul goes down, but you don't. Also, are we going to ignore how the soul is literally bigger than the kid? Well, almost bigger than the kid. I don't know why I didn't just say first. Imagine there was a secret to where the more LV you gain, the bigger your soul is. Honestly, I'm probably just about to end the stream. After this last attempt, unless we make it, I'm probably just gonna end the stream. Chat, we're cooking. Never mind. Chat. I think, you know what, we're gonna do one more attempt. And if we don't win this attempt, we're gonna end. But it's still good how we started it at when you first meet Sans. Now we're almost to Undyne. So if we don't win this turn, I'm probably just gonna end the stream. But I might do one more attempt. Alright. Chat, we're doing one more attempt. I know I said that the last one, but we have to do one more attempt. I think I'm actually the first person to die on the Undyne chase scene. Literally nobody dies on this. Chat, we're clutching. We're gonna clutch. Chat, this isn't even the hardest way you can do it. The hardest way to do this is to name yourself Frisk and also adjust the settings to every frame. Because that would just be like the Gaster Blaster circle every second. Or all the time. Chat. You just gotta do it. Yeah, I'll probably continue after. We just gotta get to the save chat. Azriel, shut up. Oh no, you've fallen down, haven't you? Here, get up. You just gotta make it to the safe. I'm literally standing up right now. That's how you know I'm locked in. Let's go. We got to the safe. Alright. Glad dummy. Honestly, Napstablook and Mad Dummy could have just ended the entire genocide route. What if you scare him? What happened to being incorporeal? Chat, we need to get as much Timmys as possible. Timmys are the best choices for waterfall and genocide. Imagine there was an encounter chooser mod. I call it a mold small, or mold big. I call it a mold big, rhymes with grub. I call it rhymes with grug. I call it Aaron, rhymes with grug. I call it WD Gaster, rhymes with grug. I call it the core, rhymes with grug. I call it grug, rhymes with grug. Chat. Evasive maneuvers, chat. I call it rhymes with grug. Rhymes with grug. Scrub-a-dub-dubs and Z-tubs. Chat, you gotta scrub-a-dub-dubs in the tubs. Chat, how long does that attack go on? Chat. If that attack was any longer, we would have died, chat. I call it a drug. I call it drugs. It runs drug. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I just did that already, though. I didn't mean to do that. For Narnia. 3 left. Chad, am I the only one who uses Enter and Shift instead of Z and X? To me. Chat, we have 2 more left. And then we can go fight Undyne the Undyne. Unreach the unreachable is now reachable. Unreach the unreachable is now reachable. And let's go, we got the perfect amount. My soul is in fact unclean. Because I'm a dirty killer. I'm a dirty brother killer, if you will. Why? Because it rhymes with grog? Let's go. Skadoosh. Let's go. Determination. Dirty monster killer. I call it, but nobody came. Rhymes with grog. I've played this game before. I said I played this game before. Chat, I couldn't do anything. Chat, I couldn't do anything there. It was aiming down and the only way I could go was down. Also, I need to leave the but nobody came thing as quick as possible because for some reason the gaster blasters can get me there. You dirty gaster blaster killer. I hate the narrow hallway type things in this mod. You dirty gaster blaster evader. Then why'd you evade my gaster blasters? Alright, chat. Chat, if one thing or one item or person in Undertale actually existed in real life, what would you want it to be? gaster blaster would go crazy. Yeah, how did the stream go from 16 people to 4? However, we do have 12 likes on the stream, so that's pretty sigma. Alright, we gotta get to a save. We're about to fight Undyne the Undying. Alright, let's fight Undyne the Undying. Honestly, Dogami and Dogaressa are gonna be harder. You gotta go? Okay. Imagine dying on Monster Kid. Oh wait, I forgot to get the cloudy glasses and torn notebook. Yeah, the hardest boss, Monster Kid. Eat nothing. Yeah. We'll be back later. Okay. You're gonna have to try a bit harder than that. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. I didn't mean to eat the snowman piece. Undyne the Undying is actually a lot easier than Dogami and Dogaressa. Chat, we might have to backtrack and go get the torn notebook. Chat, hold on. Can I make a poll? Can't make a poll. Chat, just from this stream, we got to 233 subs. Alright. You know, I think we're gonna end the stream.